Welcome to the latest episode of Branding the Experience. We discuss ways where we can create environments where employees actually want to come to work and customers want to keep coming back. Hi, I'm Ken Bader, your host for Branding the Experience, here with a treat because I had the opportunity to interview somebody who's been branding the experience for years. It's professional massage therapist Vanessa Franco, also the founder of The Hidden Gem. Let's listen. I'm here with Vanessa Franco, founder and owner of The Hidden Gem. Vanessa?
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Well, welcome to my shop.
It's a beautiful shop. Well, tell us a little bit about how you got into massage therapy to begin with.
I started when I was 9.
Oh, wow.
I was a little
So
girl.
a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, just a couple. I think it was like yesterday. I'm just kidding now. Started when I was young. My dad would come home and be like, honey, can you come rub my back? I didn't know what I was doing. He was just like, just grab some lotion, give me a 5-minute massage, and we'll be good. You know, and it's just processed throughout the years, and I've been here now.
Oh, okay. That's every entrepreneur has a different story, and that's a new one that I haven't heard yet.
It's all unique.
It is. So at what point did you decide that you wanted to have your own business and you went down the road to creating the Hidden Gem?
I always knew I wanted my own business, but I didn't know that I was going to do it so quickly.
Okay.
I knew that I wanted my small business when I was working for the Marriotts. And I would always design on my breaks, so I'd be designing my location. And this is nothing what it looked like. But I eventually knew that once I started a family, I wanted to be home with the kids as much as possible. Right. At the same time, I'm having that freeness of making my own hours and working whenever I needed.
Yeah, I think that a lot of us entrepreneurs, that's part of the motivation is to be able to make your own hours and work when you want, whether it's 3 a.m. or 9 to 5 or what have you. But it's interesting, you were telling me this a couple weeks ago when we were talking with one of your colleagues that you're never ready. And that you're never really ready or perfectly ready or 100% ready to make that plunge. When did that kind of come clear in your head and you decided, you know what, I'm just going to dive right into the pool?
It never was clear. It was just it was just a do, and it was always a push. I was always, stepping into the water, kind of testing the waters. And it was when one of my colleagues decided to no longer have her own space that I was told, you know what, I'm tired of going and looking for other people to rent from. Right. Why don't I just open my own doors? It's finally time. Right. Let's just do it. And I was scared to find my own space. It's more overhead, but at the same time, it's so liberating. Yeah. Just when I don't have to worry about if the other person's gonna cover the rent, or if they paid the rent on time, or am I gonna get kicked out? Right. This time it's all on me, and I don't have to depend on anybody else.
Right. Yeah, when I started my business, one of the first realizations that made me smile ear to ear was, hey, nobody could fire me.
Yeah, well, yep, pretty much.
Even on the worst day, I could say, hey, it's okay, do better tomorrow.
Yes, or you can say, I'm calling out today.
Yeah.
Who do I call? Nobody.
Yeah, of course, the other side of the pendulum on that is when something needs to get done, it's like, nope, I can't be sick today.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta stay up till 3 in the morning. What, the kids are crying? I guess they can wait.
Yep. Yep. So, how long have you had the Hidden Gem?
Like this office?
Well, the Hidden Gem as a business, this is, and for those that can't see it yet, this is a beautiful new location for the Hidden Gem. But how long have you had the actual business?
I believe, I want to say 4 years.
Do you want to say it, or are you actually going to say it?
I'm going to say it, 4 years.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of hard to say because I'm like 3, 4, maybe 5. I'm trying to remember. Okay, my son is going to be 5 in February, and I had just started the business when he was born. Right. So he's going to be 5, so I'm going to say almost 5 years.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, which actually brings me to another question, going off the cuff just a little bit, because there are certainly a lot of female entrepreneurs and mothers that watch the show. What was it like to have your first child and then also start a business?
It was a little difficult at first because I didn't know how to balance myself. Like, okay, how much time should I be investing with the family? How much time should I be investing on the business? So for me, my business was put on the back burner just for a little bit, especially for the first two and a half years, because that's when we were having difficulties at home with our son, and he was finally diagnosed with autism. So the business was put in the back burner just for a little bit. I was still working it, but not with full force.
Right.
And now here I am, full force.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, you're definitely full force, and I'm sure a lot of women and mothers can identify with that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely can. I've talked to a number of them. Going back to the business, one of the things that's always impressed me with the Hidden Gem, which is one of the things that I try to teach through the show and through my clients and anybody that'll listen, is you can't just push product and services, that you have to solve a problem. And you solve problems here at the Hidden Gem.
Oh yeah, many problems.
What are some of the top 2 or 3 problems of your clients that you truly solve at the Hidden Gem?
Besides back pain, neck pain, and body aches and pains.
Well, whatever the top 2. As somebody that has back pain, that's a number 1 problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but what are the top 2 or 3 problems that you solve for clients?
I solve many problems, but majority of them are, their body aches and pains.
Okay. So at the Hidden Gem, you truly provide a branded experience. We've talked about that quite a bit, and we talk about that on the show, that it's not just about providing service, it's about creating an experience for your client or customer or member. Tell us a little bit about the experience that you provide for your clients at the Hidden Gem.
Well, the experience that you get when you walk in the door, it's one-on-one service. I make a point that, I tell this to everybody, it's not the quantity of work that I do, it's the quality of work. So I don't allow walk-ins. I want to spend quality time with you, even if it's during our session and after our session. So I always block extra time. It's not that you're coming in for your hour massage and then boom, you need to be out my door within 5 minutes. No, I block out 30 minutes after your session just to spend quality time with you. If it is questions that you might be having, or concerns, or if you need to be taught any stretches or any homework that I need to give you. That's the
homework's always fun, by the way.
That people never do. So it's the quality of work that I am always having to give to people that I love, and that's what I feel separates us from the rest. I am the front of the house, the back of the house, and in between.
Sure.
And that I like that because it's that one-on-one service that I'm providing to people.
No, it is definitely a different experience that, which was going to be my next question, and you answered it.
I beat you to it.
That's okay. Saves me some time. But that truly does set you apart from other massage therapists, because we're here in Orange County, California. As great as Vanessa and the Hidden Gem is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's a couple other massage therapists out there.
There's many, and that's the thing. It's a lot of people. It's not that I want to say anything bad about the therapist.
Sure.
It's just the environment that they're in. If they're not in the most happiest place, or if they're being rushed because of wherever they're working, they're not able to give their full potential.
Right.
And that's the reason why I stepped away as well and had my own business. Because here I'm free to do and free to say whatever I'm feeling or whatever I need to say or give you. If you need to have an extra 5-10 minutes of your massage time spent on some, like your feet or your neck and shoulders, and you only paid me 60 minutes and we're almost done, I'm going to spend that extra 15 minutes because you really need it.
Right.
And
Right.
you can't really do that if you're working for somebody else and they're like, hey, chop chop,
Yep.
get on going, we have another client. Here at the Hidden Gem, I don't call them clients, I call them guests. They're my guests.
No, that's a great point, and it adds to the branded experience. And what you say is actually, I think they call it in New Orleans lagniappe, which is just that little extra.
Yes.
And where you feel like, okay, I paid for 60 minutes, but I got 65. I got 70 minutes. I got that little extra, whatever that little extra is, that makes you want to keep coming back.
Exactly.
One of my clients, for instance, told me after I did a project for them, he said, I actually got more than I expected. And that made me feel really good.
Yeah.
And guess what? Not a surprise. He's still a client today, 2 years later. And I'm sure you experienced that as well.
Yeah, and that's the quality that you're giving your guests.
Right.
And that's what I want my guests to feel when they come and see me. They're getting a good bang for their buck.
Yep. And I know they do, but most importantly, I want to thank you for spending some quality time with us.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
So what can we learn from Vanessa about branding the experience? Well, a number of things. And if you go and visit her shop in Orange, California, it really is gorgeous from every single corner of that particular location. So she makes it a great experience, not only in look, but also in feel. And I think that's the number one thing to take from this is the quality time that you mentioned. A lot of times we're trying to get people out the door. Let's get this banking transaction done. Let's get this patient in and out so we can get somebody else on the chair to get their teeth cleaned or whatever. But taking that quality time to really explain afterwards what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how the person can help themselves, how the person can solve their own problem, whether it was back or stress or anything related to massage therapy and the help that massage therapists give, I think is really key. I believe in New Orleans they even call it lagniappe, that little extra. So I challenge you, when you're branding the experience, not only for your customers, clients, members, but also your employees, your team, what's that little extra that you give? What's that quality time that allows you to brand the experience at your unique business at a much higher level? Thanks for spending some time with me today, and take care.